The June 17th, 2024 regular session meeting of the Cinnaminson Township Committee is now called to order. Everyone please rise and join me in the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, Public Law, 1975, Chapter 231. Notice of this meeting was published in the Burlington County Times and the Courier Post on June 10th, 2024. Roll call, please, Madam Secretary.
Yes, Mayor. Mr. Horner.
Here.
Mr. McGill.
Here.
Mr. Seagrass.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Crable.
Present.
Mayor Kondo.
Here.
Thank you.
This evening, we are going to start with a presentation for our retired police chief. Unfortunately, Chief Calabrese had a scheduling conflict and was not able to attend, but I am going to read the plaque that we have for him anyway. And it just simply says, Chief Richard A. Calabrese, Cinnaminson Township, in sincere appreciation of your 20 years of service, best wishes for a happy retirement, May 31st, 2024. And I would just like to say congratulations to Chief Calabrese on his retirement. And here is what it looks like. Next, we have some police promotions, and we have the swearing in of Police Chief William Obachowski. Chief Obachowski, actually, you're still Captain Obachowski as of this moment, right? Okay, Captain Obachowski, please come forward. Ernie. Only for a few more seconds, though.
And we can go word by word, Billy. We're going to go a couple words at a time. Whatever you want. Okay, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, William Obachowski, swear that I will support
will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly
perform
all duties
of
of the office of police chief,
the office of police chief,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
You got a pen in you. Chief. First Chief Obachowski, sorry.
His badge.
That's awesome. It's an honor. Just like that. Yes, that. Yeah, sign. No, not yet.
It doesn't count till Ernie signs it.
Oh, geez, I can't find my pen. Got it.
Next, we have the swearing in of Police Captain Roy Wagner.
Who's going to hold the Bible? Me guy? All right. Raise your right hand. You want me to do one line by line or one like Billy? Slower? Okay. Okay.
I,
Roy Wagner,
Roy Wagner,
swear that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New
of
Jersey,
the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear
and that I will bear
true faith and allegiance
true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established
established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority
under the authority
of the people.
of the people.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly
and justly
perform all duties
perform all duties
of the office of
police captain
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Nice job. See you on camera too. That's good.
All right, thank you.
Okay, next we have the swearing in of new police officer Zachary Edmondson.
Paint his hair short. Oh, his hair is short.
Okay, you ready? I,
I,
Zachary Edmondson,
Zachary Edmondson,
swear that I will support the Constitution
swear that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of police officer
of the office of police officer
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations and welcome. Zach? It's not official. You don't get paid when you sign. Congratulations. Julia, congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, Julia Wheeler. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay, right hand on the Bible. Left hand on the Bible.
Left hand.
Right hand. It's my first time. And repeat after me. I,
I,
Julia Wheeler,
Julia Wheeler,
swear that I will support
swear that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
so help me God.
So help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of police officer
of the office of police officer
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations and welcome. We can do that.
We're doing it all at once?
Yeah. You're a police officer, I don't know how that goes. Billy, the two of you and the two of them, we'll see a picture together. Again, congratulations and welcome.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor?
Where's Eric go?
It's right there.
Do we want to leave us up here and them down here, we can get us everybody in the picture without?
everybody down.
The boss says everybody down.
You knew he was going to say that.
Congratulations.
You stand next to the chief, he's
Roy,
really tall.
congratulations.
Oh, I will.
We're going to bury one in the kitchen.
You don't want to,
I don't know, can we get everybody in here?
kind of blade yourself that way.
There you go. You guys
Like this?
just did this.
Suck it in.
An old-fashioned camera. Yeah, good enough.
Okay.
Yeah, they can come back.
Thanks, sir.
Hi, Tom.
I cannot believe Lil Harris. Oh my God. How you doing, brother?
Congrats. Congrats. There you go, Bill.
Congratulations, sir. How are you, sir? Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Again, welcome and congratulations to both of you.
Come this way.
Thank you again. Thank you. Congratulations.
Big man.
I just want to say something real quick. I had the distinct honor of two of my old chief is here, two of them, and my old lieutenant. But I worked with both Billy and Roy I'm sorry, chief and captain.
Yep, you were my first FTO.
I was one of Billy's FTOs, and
First sergeant forever.
First sergeant forever. I want to go into all that, but I worked with Billy, and it was a great honor working with you guys. And welcome to you guys. Welcome aboard. You're coming to a great department.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys so much.
Alrighty, I guess we're going to get back on track. Next on the agenda are the committee liaison reports. Committee Member Horner for Finance and Economic Development.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have nothing to report this evening.
Okay, Committee Member Segrist for Public Works.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'll try to keep this brief. Monday, June 3rd, marked the start of Cinnaminson's new trash collections, scheduled with its new contractor, IWS. The new schedule changed the township's collection from 2 days to 5 days throughout the entire town. With this change, 2,940 residents received a new curbside collection day entirely. The township, as well as Public Works, set an aggressive advertising program to notify all the residents, which included yard signs, directories, postcards sent directly from IWS, Nixle alerts, Facebook page ads, website notices, personalized postcards at May Day, distributed schedules at Public Works Recycling Center, as well as answered phone and email inquiries in advance of the new schedule. This all led to 99% successful first week collection rate for all the residents within Cinnaminson having their trash placed curbside on the appropriate day. In closing, IWS will continue to only collect Cinnaminson logo and Republic Service logo trash cans. If you are in need of an additional can, Public Works has plenty additional cans in stock at a cost of $60 per can. If you have any questions, please contact Public Works at 856-829-6703 or IWS at 866-DIAL-IWS. That's DIAL-IWS. One more update, Mr. Mayor. PSE&G's next phase of pavement restoration in relation to the gas main replacement project is scheduled to start the week of June 27th. The following roads will be either restored half width or full width due to the extent of disturbance. Church Road, North Fork Landing Road, Pine Street, Branch Pike, Old Branch Pike, Woodview Lane, Riverton Road, Carriageway, Chatham Court, Manor Road, and Highland Avenue. For any additional information or questions, please reach out to PSE&G on their project hotline. The number is 833-661-6400. That concludes my report, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Committee Member Segrist. Committee Member McGill, Public Safety.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The May 2024 activity report is as follows. Total incidents responded to was 2340. Total arrests made, 32. Total property checks made, 679. Total motor vehicle stops, 207. Total motor vehicle summonses issued, 164. Total DWI arrests were 7. And Morgan Cemetery calls, we had 1 adult, female, and juvenile in the cemetery during business hours, and it was unfounded. That concludes my report, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Committee Member McGill. Deputy Mayor Cravel, Parks and Recreation and Veterans Affairs.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Earlier today, we had a ribbon cutting on the 3 brand-new pickleball courts that have been added to Memorial Park. The new courts are open for public use. Anyone with questions regarding the new courts, please reach out to our Parks and Recreation Coordinator, Christine Turner, at cturner@cinnaminsonnj.org. Now, mind you, these courts are beautiful. I was there today, and Mr. Segrist and myself got to actually be the first to use the courts, so they're very nice. Cinnaminson is hosting a family tennis day with free tennis instructions June 15th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at Wood Park. This is open to all ages. Summer tennis lessons will resume July 9th through August 15th and will take place every Tuesday and Thursday at the tennis courts at Wood Park. The cost of the program is free for ages 5 through 14 and $35 for ages 15 and up. Participant registration is required and can be found on the Cinnaminson website. Our summer concert series will be starting Thursday, July 11th at 7 p.m. at Wood Park. Our first featured band will be Fleetwood Mac. This is the ultimate Fleetwood Mac cover band. The concerts will continue every Thursday evening and run through August 29th. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This concludes my report.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor Cravel. And myself, Administration and Health and Senior Services. I'm going to take it easy, and I have no report this evening. I'll take it easy on you. Next is the consent agenda. We have a few resolutions to decide this evening. Resolution 2024-77 is to authorize an award of contract with Draeger for Alcatest systems via state contract. Our police department has secured pricing for the purchase of the state of New Jersey required and updated breathalyzer equipment. CFO and purchasing agent Julia Edmondson has determined that sufficient funding is available and recommends that the governing body authorize the award of contract to state contract vendor Draeger in the amount of $22,822.50. Resolution 2024-78 is authorizing the award of contract for flooring in municipal buildings to LBJ Interior Solutions, also via a state contract. Public Works Superintendent Kevin Gaunt has secured pricing for the purchase of flooring for the police station. Ms. Edmondson has determined that sufficient funding is available and recommends that the governing body award the contract to state contract vendor LBJ Interior Solutions in the amount of $9,581.48. Resolution 2024-79, the authorizing of an award of contract to Asphalt Paving Systems, Inc. for New Jersey Department of Transportation 2023 Trust Fund reconstruction of Morgan Avenue. Township Engineer Remington and Vernick prepared the specifications for road improvements. Bids were received and reviewed by professionals. Ms. Edmondson has determined that sufficient funding is available and recommends the governing body authorize the award of contract to the lowest responsible bidder, Asphalt Paving Systems, in the amount of $586,400. And just an aside, Morgan Avenue has been deemed the worst road in Cinnaminson, so it's time we do it. Resolution 2024-80, authorizing the award of contract to BlackRock Enterprises for the 2022 Department of Transportation resurfacing of Taylor's Lane. Township Engineer Remington and Vernick prepared the specifications for road improvements. Bids were received and reviewed by professionals. Ms. Edmondson recommends that the governing body authorize the award of contract to the lowest possible bidder, BlackRock Enterprises, in the amount of $862,733.08. Resolution 2024-81 is authorizing submission of grant application and execution of grant contract with Department of New Jersey of Transportation for the resurfacing of Fairfax Drive. This resolution will permit the township to file a grant application to New Jersey Department of Transportation fiscal year 2025 Trust Fund Grant Program in the amount of $441,760 for various improvements to Fairfax Drive, including milling and overlay, replacement of driveway aprons, sidewalk, ADA-compliant curb ramps, and traffic striping. Resolution 2024-82, authorizing a property lien for work performed by Public Works. The zoning code enforcement officer, Michael Minton, has recommended that a lien is placed on the property located at Block 2901, Lot 61, for property maintenance violations, which require the Township's Public Works Department to remediate. Resolution 2024-83 is to certify review and acceptance of the 2020. This is the 2023 or the 2023 annual audit. The Township Committee has had the opportunity to review the audit and the township professionals recommend that the governing body formally accepts the audit. The auditor cited no findings and determined that the township remains in a strong financial condition. And that is the end of the consent agenda. May I have a motion to open public comment on the consent agenda items only?
I'll make that motion, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Committee Member Segrist. May I have a second?
Mr. Mayor, I'll second that.
Thank you, Committee Member Horner. A voice vote, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Nays, abstentions? Okay, public comment on the consent agenda is now open. Please state your name and address for the record. Okay, seeing no one come forward, may I have a motion to close public comment on the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion to close public comment on the consent agenda.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor Cravel. I will second that. May I have a voice vote, please? All in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstentions? May I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I'll make that motion to approve the consent agenda, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Committee Member McGill. May I have a second? McGill, still McGill? Yes.
I'll second that, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mrs. Segrist.
Roll call.
I know, it's not there. Can we have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Mayor. Mr. Horner.
Aye.
Mr. McGill.
Aye.
Mr. Seacrest.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Cravel.
Aye.
Mayor Kondo.
Aye.
Thank you.
Next is the approval of minutes for the June 3rd, 2024 meeting. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of June 3, 2024?
I'll make a motion, Mr. Mayor, to approve the minutes from June 3rd, not 2024.
Thank you. May I have a second?
Mr. Mayor, I'll second that.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Horner.
Aye.
Mr. McGill.
Aye.
Mr. Seacrest.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Cravel.
Aye.
Mayor Kondo.
Aye.
Thank you.
Now we have to pay the bills, I guess. May I have a motion to approve the bill list?
I'll make a motion to approve the bill list, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. McGill. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Horner.
Aye.
Mr. McGill.
Aye.
Mr. Seacrest.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Cravel.
Aye.
Mayor Kondo.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, staff and professional comments. Do we have any comments from our staff or professionals this evening?
I'd just like to congratulate the new chief, the new captain, and the new officers who were sworn in, and wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors.
Anything else? We good?
Mr. Mayor, our solicitor stole my thunder a bit, but he's always doing that. Chief Obachowski, congratulations. Looking forward to working with you even, we've been doing a lot together the last few weeks. I'm looking forward to continuing that. So best of luck to you. I know you're going to do a great job. And to all the other officers who we hired tonight, we are a good department that keeps getting better, and we welcome them to Cinnaminson. We know they're going to do a fine job as well. And lest I forget, we also have a new captain tonight. So to Roy, congratulations as well. Looking forward to working with everybody. Thank you.
Public comment section. May I have a motion to open public comment?
Make that motion to open public comment, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. McGill. I will second that. Voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Abstentions? Okay, public comment is now open. Please state your name and address for the record.
Woodview Lane.
Ben Young, 116 Woodview Lane. I'd also like to offer my congratulations to our officers and since most of them have been around as long as I have or longer. Some of them I was here when they were hired, so that tells you something. A couple questions. One, going back to your consent agenda item, question for you. How much of Taylor's Lane are we repaving?
I honestly don't know. Can I,
What?
are we going all of it?
Seriously? We repaved this 7 years ago. Why are we doing it again? Come do Woodview Lane.
I don't know anybody who lives on Woodview Lane.
Seriously, we did it when we put the sewer line in.
Yeah, I know, and that's,
That's right, 7 years ago.
wow.
What? Yes. Up at the upper end, they could use some work. No, my other question was on Woodview Lane. It was nice of you committeeman's secrets to mention it, except I got a letter in the mail on Friday that said they're not doing it. It says, please note, we will not be working on your street.
We met with them on Friday. They're definitely doing it.
Tell them all of it.
Oh, no, it's all getting done.
It is
All
it's
right.
done, I know that.
So there, see, you ask about Woodview Lane and it gets delivered.
Come on up.
No, I get it.
Well, next time. I thought he was the other guy that got promoted.
He'll take it. He'll take it. It's okay.
On second glance, he's much older.
My question today is, how are the umbrellas coming? Oh, excuse
sorry.
me. Good evening. Jermella Shepherd, 215 Front Street in Palmyra, New Jersey, speaking on behalf of the Civic Club of Riverton, East Riverton, and Palmyra. My question is, how are the umbrellas coming for the East Riverton Park? I notice the umbrellas aren't up yet, and the sun is out.
And I'm going to defer that to Mr. Schubiger, if that would be okay.
When your question means when are they arriving and being installed, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
hopefully tomorrow.
I can't tell you it's going to be tomorrow.
How soon do you think?
Yeah,
The only
so-
reason why I'm questioning it is because school's out now, and everybody's over there.
So we, believe it or not, you may not believe this, but that was our plan all along, to try to get these in and installed by the time school was out. That didn't come to fruition, but we're close. They're going to be here soon. I know Kevin's in the, not to put you on the spot, we reached out to Game Time recently, probably,
So we're hoping within the next couple of weeks
Yeah.
they'll deliver, and as soon as they deliver, public
you guys will get on it, yeah. I think we're a few weeks out,
A few weeks out,
yes.
so we're talking about hopefully in July?
Hopefully July would be a good characterization, yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
We're trying. We're going to get them in as soon as we can.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Renee Oler Davis, corner of Hunter and Davis. I'd like to follow up on Union Landing. Is anything being done to spruce it up? You know, we have PSE&G's properties look very bad, as well as there's an area right before you get to the farm that has a fenced-in area with rocks and dirt in mounds on it. So I'd like to know if we've made any progress on that.
Do we have any additional information on that, or would that go
Mayor,
to
so
Mr. Minton?
we have a contact now who I think is going to be able to help us with that, with the appropriate owner. But if I'm not mistaken, and I know a couple of employees here have been working on this with me, some of the areas that you're referring to, because we went through it again to check it out, actually, as a matter of fact, today again, is not PSE&G.
No?
So there's multiple contacts that we're trying to get together to take care of it.
Okay, and if they're not compliant within a certain amount of time, is there anything that can be done?
Sure, we could keep calling them. We could submit violations to them, but we're trying to work it out with them by avoiding that if we can. But we understand it's an issue, so we're working on it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Davis.
Ben, I can speak to the pile of rubble and dirt piles that are up behind that building. That belongs to the RV group, who actually have that stuff out there because they intend to build a racetrack for the little RVs to run around on. They just have a small one now, and that stuff has been stored up there to create the bigger track. That's the purposes. Now, they did mow it, so it's improved. Public service, again, as I said before, is waste management. I don't know, did they mow, Kevin, if they mowed on Taylor's Lane?
On Taylor's Lane?
Yeah, because they're responsible
I
for
haven't
both
been down
lots.
that lane this week, so.
Well, they're responsible for both sides. They tend to mow the Taylor's Lane side, but not the Union Landing side. But that's waste man, that's waste
Yes,
man.
that's exactly right.
Thank you, Ben.
Thanks, Ben.
Is it?
Good evening, folks.
Evening.
Good evening.
Congratulations.
Jim Francis, 804 Bellevue Avenue, Cinnaminson. To speak to Mrs. Davis's point, the area along Union Landing Road, I don't know how many of you people travel that, sometimes late in the evening or at dusk hours, but the growth along that fence line, believe it or not, a lot of times I've been down there and I've actually seen a car hit a couple of deer on and off. And what it does is with the growth hanging out over top of the street, and it just gives deer just a spot to hang out in because it's the farm area up there. So it's more of a safety issue, and I really do agree with her. It does look bad, but in a safety way, it is a deer residence. And I've actually seen somebody hit a deer come out of there one night. And I've been down the road, and I've seen them stand along the side a few times, just, you know, and you just take your time coming down there. But you get one of those ripe evenings, and you all know what I'm talking about, when they're hanging out. That's all I want to say.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Francis.
Thank you, Mr. Francis.
Okay. Not seeing anyone coming, not seeing anyone further. May I have a motion to close public comment?
I'll make that motion to close public comment, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. McGill. May I have a second?
I'll second that, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Segrist. Voice vote, please. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Nays? Abstentions? Okay. Committee comment. Do we have any comments from committee members this evening?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Chief Obachowski, congratulations, as well as all the other officers that received promotion and/or were sworn in this evening. That concludes.
Okay. Mr. Segrist?
I'll echo the comments from my fellow committeemen. Chief Obachowski, congratulations. Captain Roy Wagner and the other officers that were sworn in. One more thing I wanted to note, since the last meeting wasn't a public one, just wanted to recognize the Cinnaminson softball tournament that was held in town a few weeks back. It showcases our Wood Park and other parks in the town. Over 65 teams from all over the state, this state, and states that surround ours, come in, and it really showcases our park. So I wanted to congratulate them publicly. That concludes.
Okay. Mr. McGill?
Thank you. I'd like to echo what my fellow committee members said. And like I said earlier, it was an honor and a pleasure working with Chief Obachowski. I remember he came up and I was his first sergeant, one of his training officers. Same thing with Roy Wagner. It was a pleasure. And it makes my heart feel good seeing these guys come through the ranks and step out and stand out. Billy, I appreciate it. Thank you. Best of luck to you. And congratulations to Ms. Wheeler and Mr. Edmondson for being hired. It's a great department. Got great leadership, and that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, it's never going to get old. So,
There's a benefit to sit down this
so
side.
congratulations, Chief Obachowski. I'm especially proud because Billy and I went to grade school together, so we've grown up together, so I'm very proud. So congratulations, and congratulations to all of our, new officers, to Roy as our new captain. We have a great police department, and this township's very lucky.
Okay, that's me. So I will say,
Something different.
now, 6 years ago when I got here, I didn't know one police officer, except if they pulled me over, which happens often. But in the past 5.5 years, I've gotten to know quite a few of you, particularly you, Chief, and Captain Wagner. I don't think we could ask for better. Congratulations. Best of luck. we're moving the township in the right direction, and you're now a bigger part of it than you were an hour ago. So thank you very much. That's really all I have to say. And that brings us to the end of the evening, or the end of the Cinnaminson show, as my brother, who's out there in his seat, usually says. Yep. And that's an adjournment. May I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting, Mr. Mayor.
I will second that motion. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Nays? Abstentions? Nobody wants to stay? Okay.
No offense, no.
Next meeting is Monday, July 15th, 2024 at 6:30 PM. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for coming.